When we say, I want to attain liberation, I want to attain Nirvana, I want to attain, okay, let's say I want to attain Nirvana. What impression do we get of Nirvana? Just speak your mind, anyone? Yes? Peace, where everybody is so peaceful, right? Anyone else? Liberation meaning? Liberation from ignorance and afflictions. It doesn't matter what's around you, so you should liberate this. But say, oh, be confident. You getting it? Yes, here. Your name? Dumala. Free from suffering like what? Like what? So the sadness is because of Delhi pollution, sadness. Right? Stay away from Delhi pollution. Right? Hunger, sadness. Go for a place where there's better food. You were saying? What is Nirvana? This is my question. Okay, John. From anxiety. Complicated people who create anxiety. Right? Stay away from these people. Good. Fearlessness. Where the tiger is coming. No fear. Okay, let us try to create a good understanding of what Nirvana is. You're going to get yes here. Yes. Inner peace. No judgmental views, inner peace. Okay, Ifshida. And the external is fine, no problem. External is no problem. External creates ego, right? External factors create ego. When people come to compete with you, then you try to compete with them, then ego rises.
Like the solidified belief of, my belief only sustains.
Okay, freedom from that. If you get freedom from, then the rest doesn't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't, right?
No, I'm asking you.
No, there won't be any suffering, conventional suffering as per se.
Okay, freedom from ego, right? Anyone else? Yes, Sabna? Tame your mind. How? Okay, you meet with any external factors to be affected. How not to be affected? How? Okay, this is very serious. Maybe this is electrical, you'll have to share something. What do you mean by Nirvana? What do you understand by Nirvana? Huh? How means paradise, heaven. Heaven, okay. Then earth is very complicated, so I'd rather finish the stuff and go to next birth. I'll not come back. I'll go to heaven. Right? Heaven. That is Nirvana. Anyone else? Yes.
Transcendence from the illusion. So you're separate from reality and everything feels like you're watching a movie and nothing can affect you. So it doesn't cause any, when you know that it is not real, it is illusion, right? It cannot affect you in any way.
Okay, when you say the others are illusion, I'm not illusion-like. I should not be affected, right? I should not be affected. Others, if I know everything is illusion-like, then this I will not be affected, right? So this I is affecting you now.
It doesn't affect if there is a certain surrealism to it.
To it, meaning it, what is it?
Whatever is external to me.
This is what I'm saying. So you will see the outside is all surreal, right? And then so once you know this, then this I will be saved, right?
Because I'm not believing that it is real.
So you have a belief of you as real, right? A rest is not real, I'm real, right? Then others say, no, you're not real, I'm real. So again, there's a fight happening. Anyone else? What is nirvana? Yes. Acceptance of running away from reality to Himalaya. To Himalaya. To Himalaya. To go to Himalaya then? Huh? It can be anywhere. Okay. So you run from the reality. You run to the deception. Real, opposite real is deception. You go to the deception. Is what I'm saying? So we're already in deception. We don't run. Illusion like. Very good. Okay, Ajadola.
To get rid of sufferings and negativities created by mind by realizing that nothing exists independently.
Okay, so to get away from suffering, to get away from the afflictions, which are all triggered by the belief that things exist objectively existent, knowing that nothing is objectively existent, then you will be freed. Very good. Anyone else? Okay, over there. So the body goes back to the earth, or the ocean, whatever, and still there's a smile. So there's no space there left. Okay, the mind, there's a joy. So how can this be built? Yes. Okay, so thank you. Yes, Electrobla. Say what, a realization of what? Oh, okay, the realization of the method by which to manage with your sufferings. Okay, good. Over there, Garina, right?
Nirvana is a state of mind, yes, when you feel ultimate compassion, ultimate freedom, ultimate power to make benefit for others.
Okay. Okay, when you experience the ultimate love, the what? Knowledge, power, to freedom, to benefit the others. Good. Okay. Yes.
Freedom from self-grasping ignorance, which has been with us from beginning last time.
Freedom from self-grasping ignorance, which has been tormenting us since the beginning of time. Very good. Yes.
Knowing the truth of suffering and knowing the understanding of how to control the emotions and know like your own how accurate it is to you. So and we feel that
properly. Okay. How things appear, you know how things appear to you, how to manage emotions, and then how to.
truth of suffering, like Four Noble Truths. It's not part of the Buddha, so there are some solutions. If you have problem, there's some solutions. Maybe that mental level is
Okay. Thank you. Isharibama. Abiding the true nature of mind is also beautiful. Abiding the true nature of the mind. Okay, so we have many options that came up. Very good. Okay, now the okay, that's interesting because that the works by like Arya Nagarjuna, they're extremely profound, and okay, how many of you would be, let's say that, let us put it like this. How do you agree with me that there are some celebrities who prefer to remain as an ordinary person? Did you hear about such things? Celebrities, they're always on limelight everywhere, right? So popular, so famous, but they want to remain as a common person where you can freely go around. Yes? They don't want all this name, fame, the glamorous first hotel. They don't want this. They want to remain a very simple. Yes? Okay. Say the connotation is that the say, what is Nirvana? There are many different traditions who identify Nirvana different ways. Some of them identify Nirvana as an external place. Nirvana is an external place. Where you go there, then all our problems will be solved. Even in Tibetan, even in Buddhism, there's a concept of what is known as Pure Land, right? And many people, they are fed up with the planet Earth. They want to go to Pure Land, right? I'm fed up. I want to go to Pure Land. After that, I want to go to Pure Land. So Nirvana is like, you conceive of Nirvana as a separate place where you can physically go there, or your mind can travel to that place, and then you stay there, and there is Nirvana, right? There are many traditions. Not only Buddhism, there are many traditions. Paradise, concept of paradise, concept of Pure Land, concept of Nirvana known as, like in Jainism, this concept of the Nirvana like an umbrella put upside down. Umbrella should be like this. It should be upside down like this, container like this. And then you get into this, you are in Nirvana, right? Okay, so there are many different concepts are there. We don't have to reject any concept. Finally, you have to attain Nirvana, that's fine. Okay.
I'm not talking about after death. I will achieve nirvana.
No, I do not tell, I don't know, I'm not. No, I'm not explaining what you said. No, I did not comment on any of your positions. You're getting it? I just said that these are different positions.
I'm not saying you are explaining my.
Okay.
You were just saying that in Buddhism that there's a nirvana, we have to go some other.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Even in Buddhism, some people, they have the concept of the Pure Land. You getting it? You heard about it? You heard about it? You have to be more exposed. You getting it? It's the right time. So that these concepts are there. So where you go to Pure Land, then all these headaches just left behind, and you are absolutely peace and happy. So in Jainism, a similar concept is there. In Jainism, this is the Nirvana. This is the Nirvana. Whereas in Buddhism, this is not Nirvana. But many ordinary people, they have a feeling that if you go there, then everything's taken care of. Right? They do not know that self-centered, self-grasping is also accompany you there. They do not know that. Right? So some people who are not well informed, they have this idea that if you go to Pure Land, then you will be taken care of. So here, so much headache, right? So this headache is actually created by self-centered urges of grasping ignorance. They didn't know this. Okay. So I'm just asking you, what is real, the same? How many of you, let us be very honest. If the self, you die, then you disappear completely. What do you think? Is it good or bad? You like it or you don't like it? You disappear completely, meaning that no rebirth, nothing, no heaven, no hell, nothing, you disappear completely. It's good or not good? Huh? Okay, you don't have to fight. Just say, that's good, I like it, resonance. I'm fed up with this life. Right? Okay, that's good. That's not good. No, that's not good. Resonance? That's not good. Resonance? Okay. Okay. So the point is that okay, those who said it's good. Why do you say it's good? Because you're frustrated with this life, right? No, why then?
Very weird reason.
Right.
So I feel it's all illusion that I exist, and if I die, I will disappear. For me particularly, I feel that is the goal, to just not have a separate self. So it doesn't really matter if I am or not.
Okay. Do you mean it or not?
I mean it.
Okay. You need a separate room or you don't need a separate room? Huh?
Right now I do because I am. I wish I was not.
Okay. So you need a separate room, right?
Right now.
You also need a safe. Right? Okay. So usually the thing is that okay. So I agree with Ipshita, her thought, and of course how we naturally behave can be slightly different from what can be philosophical coming to your mind. It can be a little different, and people who are striving to get there, right? That is precious. What you feel, but then what you feel may be correct, may not be correct. So therefore you need to have a good information, proper information. What is Nirvana? Proper information. And then at least somebody who gets some idea, and particularly if you get a good idea of what Nirvana is, and then just strive to get there. These people are really practitioners. Sometimes we talk something and then what we do is something very different. What do we do? As long as you don't die, you're not going to die. Right? As long as you're going to die, just for the sake of philosophical discussion, to prove that I'm somebody. Right? And then how you lead life and what you say, these are very different. Whereas at least you say something, oh, this is Nirvana, we should expand a compassion secret happiness, and then you try your best. Even your compassion like 20%, from there you are making like 21%, if not 21%, 20.1%, trying to go in this direction. That is precious. Some, they don't really put any effort. They talk about compassion. What they do is totally non-compassionate, and they don't care to practice. So this is what we need to modify. You're getting it? So what I'm saying is that we talk about something, and are you really going in this direction? You're getting it? The philosophy, Nirvana, Buddhahood, and so forth, emptiness, and so forth. Are we really going into this direction? At least do you have the enthusiasm to go in this direction? If you have the enthusiasm, you may not be taking steps, but deep inside you feel that yes, this is how I should proceed. If this much is there, you are a practitioner. If this is not there, then it's a dry intellectual exercise. Yet, is it meaningful or not? Is it good to have this or not? In a way, I would say it's very good to have it. It is like somebody buying all the ingredients for the food to make pizza. What do you read? If you tell me what are the things required for making pizza, he doesn't know that. Right? I should be an expert, tell me. Dough, pizza paste, cheese, helping. You know why I'm asking Ajay Bimla? Ajay Bimla was offering to help. I said, Dad, don't help. Here, focus on your retreat. I told her. The secret is she's extremely amazing chef. Amazing. You wouldn't believe. She has a magic hand. You won't believe. Okay, so I just told her, okay, don't bother to do anything. Focus on the retreat. This the asked her to do, right? Okay, otherwise she has a magic hand. Anything she makes is something. Okay, so the point is that so let's see, right? Let's see. The first thing is what? Wisdom drive through. How many wisdoms we discussed? 3, 4. 3. What are they? Very good. Okay. 3 wisdoms. So first we have to learn what is Nirvana, right? And the impression that you get, don't think that what you get, what I get, what you get, don't think that that is it, right? Okay, this is your point of view, this is his point of view, this is my point of view. Don't do like this, try to get the real understanding of Nirvana. And that too, don't follow blindly. Don't follow blindly. Don't follow blindly. What do is that we study. We study the different options and see whether which makes sense to you. Which of the versions makes sense to you. And once you see with all these different options, there are many options there, but don't worry. If there are so many options, how can I get a chance to study all these things? Don't worry. For example, study Arya Nagarjuna's version of Nirvana, right? How he explains Nirvana. Then in it, you will see that there are many other options also stated there. Then he will reject these. Our job is to see how Arya Nagarjuna rejected the concept of Nirvana by others if it makes sense to you. You getting it? If it makes sense to you, you don't have to go to reject others. Apply to yourself and attain Nirvana yourself. This is free yourself from miseries. You getting it? Okay. So this is, for example, like say in the past, perhaps it was the time of the Buddha, that the father and the son, and the family was going through difficulties, and the father went to have consultation with some gurus, and that guru happened to believe in animal sacrifice, and said that, if you have to do the animal sacrifice puja. If you do that, then your life will be successful, and this will eventually take you to liberation, nirvana. Animal sacrifice, do you think that will take you to nirvana? This is a totally misconception if somebody believes like this. You're getting it? So, this is what was taught. So what I'm saying is that there are different traditions. So the point is that whatever we learn, particularly learning Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, I personally would say that studying Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, then you read any other philosophy, everything becomes so easy. I never studied Western philosophy. But after studying Arya Nagarjuna philosophy for all these many years, reading David Hume, John Locke, they're all very easy. Right? So therefore the point is that, and then you can also see what level they're talking about, which level is the thing that they're talking, that they level of understanding, what level. You can also see that. Once you see once you study Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, this benefit is amazing. And believe me, just do it yourself. Study Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, and then you would read any other books. Right? Of course, you need to have a good understanding of Arya Nagarjuna philosophy, not just read it idealism, nihilism. This is not Arya Nagarjuna. Okay, so with this, what is nirvana? Just as I said earlier, the celebrities, they don't want anything, right? And the common people, they want to become a celebrity. Yes? Yes? Hey. As common people, they want to forget about, let alone the celebrities. Even you want to increase the number of the likes on your Facebook, Instagram, and what? Huh? Twitter, or you want to increase your likes, right? When you see somebody has 40,000 likes, you have 10 likes. Very sad. Very sad. Right? So which means that deep inside we want to be a celebrity. This is the point. Okay. So the point is that what I'm saying is that what is Nirvana? So they say the desiring for fame, more likes and so forth, and these are looking for happiness outside, looking for solutions to get into miseries outside. With this, you will never get the happiness. You will never get the freedom from miseries. The more you depend on external factors are not really under your control. This is reality. Because you may have the external factors sometimes you may not have them. And then when you don't have them, you become so vulnerable. So, the more the freedom that you get out of the external factors, that is a real liberation. So, the point is that finally, let's say that your mind, this is very interesting, your mind, just tell me, when do you find your mind most peaceful? Did you ever have some experience of peace of mind, real peace of mind, sometimes, resents? Okay, Dorji, tell me when. Or anybody who likes to share? Yes. Any moment? Many times. Anyone else who likes to share that moment? Students. Wonderful. Anyone else who likes to share your thoughts?
I feel when I hug my daughter.
Yes, Kaya Drama, right? Wow. Good. Anyone else? The peace. Yes, yeah, so particularly his sons, you wave his hand to him, right? Yes. Not always. When he was sleeping, he doesn't do that. On the way. Okay. So let's say that what you describe as the peace that you get, how you describe, how each one of us would describe, that peace of mind, if you get this peace of mind, when somebody slaps you, and you get this peace of mind, would you be happy or not happy? Huh? Did you understand my point? What did I say? Okay, those who said no resents. What I said, the peace of mind that you described, right? If somebody slaps you and that peace of mind is triggered, the neurotransmitter, the brain, that part of the brain is fired, right? Peace of mind comes to you. Would you ask for the next slap? Huh? Those who say no resents. No resents. No. Okay. Yes. So you do not understand my question. My question is same. Any experience of real peace that came to you, that feeling, if somebody slaps you and you get this feeling, you want the next slap. You would ask, please slap me the next. Right? Okay. Yes. How many say yes, resents? How many say not really, resents? Not really. Okay. If you say not really, this is something that we have to consider. You getting it? If you consider, for example, let's say if you have some health issues, right? Some health issues, and then they say you are trying to hold something, you cannot carry that, somebody comes to helps you, you like it or you don't like it? But there's some people who don't like it. Somebody comes to help you, offer help, they will say, do you think that I'm sick? Right? Do you think I'm old? Right? Okay. So these things are there. So what will you do? So for them, somebody comes to help, uneasy feeling comes. For others, somebody comes to help you, easy feeling comes. Feeling of ease comes. You're getting it? It's not about whether the help is good or bad. It's about whether the ease is coming or not. The ease is not coming. Unease is coming or ease is coming in you. Slap, ease comes, you like it. Slap, unease comes, so usually you slap, no, because your past experiences that somebody slaps, you feel very angry. That is the memory connected. Slap, and the painful experience is connected, and this memory is triggered in you. So therefore you don't like it. You're getting it? So the point is that fun is your mind. You're getting it? It's not about external factors. Nirvana, freedom. The real freedom is about your mind. You're getting it? So where if nothing really affects your mind, then there's a real freedom. Why do we need clothes, for instance? For example, in the cold weather, why do we need clothes? To protect you from cold. So if you are not affected by cold, you don't really need clothes, yes? And not only clothes, you need nice clothes, right? Right, you need nice clothes. Why do you need nice clothes? Tell me. Approval from others, or show off, or approval from others. You're getting, again, look. So we see that. Whereas, and then somebody says, look at, if she's a nice dress, then she feels happy. I got approval. Right? She's happy. So if this happiness comes by wearing a shabby clothes, you'll prefer the shabby clothes. Yes? Okay, so finally it is your mental state. It's not about the external. You're getting it? So with all these things, somehow external, I want I want this design, even the house meticulously done. Say the what is this? Perfectionist. Perfectionism. Okay. Perfectionism, their life is very difficult. You know that? Perfectionists, their life is so difficult. Because anything you see, there's a problem. Right? Somebody's eating food, there's a problem. Right? Whatever you see, there's some problem there. Perfectionism is disease. Right? And then they say, I also have this form, a little bit of disease. I have this disease. Same, Tibet House, the moment I enter into the Tibet House lobby, reception, instantly the Tibet House receptionist becomes a little stiff, right? And then eyes rolling here and there. It's Tibet House receptionist. Eyes rolling here and there. Why eyes rolling here and there? To check if there's anything wrong around. You're getting eyes rolling here and there. And I will say, what, you are scared of me? They will say, no, sir. Actually, they will say, no, sir, this is scared. Right? And I said, why are you scared? Then they will say that, I learned from the seniors that everything should be perfect. Right? So eyes are rolling here and there, eyeballs. Okay. Then I go to the notice board. I go to notice board, instantly the reception follow me. Right? On the spot. And then I said, why are you following me? Right? Then the reception will say that everything should be perfect. Right? And then I said, who told you that? Then they will say, the seniors told me. What did they tell you? Said that Geshe is so precise, so particular. Even the color of the pin should be same. Too much. No, that's not true exaggeration. Even the colors of the pins, they should be same. Pink, pink, right? Red, red, right? That's not reality. Of course, there's an element of, say, the perfectionism is very painful for me. It's very complicated, right? Okay, so why is that this? Okay, so what I'm saying is that, look, so where external factors, the more we depend on external factors, the freedom is much less. You are very unhappy. Okay. Finally, it is even those people who seek the external, right? For external, even that is for the internal. You agree? For approval, nice dress. Approval is again mentally you feel you should be feeling you should feel ease. Okay, now I'm being approved by other. They said, okay, nicely dressed. Mentally you feel comfortable. So this mental comfort, finally, is the mind. Even all these external things somehow relate to your mind. If you're happy with this, then next question is that this mind you are looking for this the mind to be absolute at peace, not affected by any other factors. In other words, we're looking at the total freedom. You're getting it? Total freedom. Freedom meaning that nothing can affect you. You're getting it? Total freedom. This is what we're seeing. This is the meaning of nirvana. Freedom should be felt by your mind. Your mind should feel the total freedom. When you feel the freedom, that nothing affects your mind. Okay, how does it happen? How can this happen? You getting it? How can this happen? This is the question. So, the different philosophies, they come into existence for that matter. So whereas what we studied, from there we can get a little bit of idea that, okay, this is possible. For example, say, those people who hate flowers. There are some people who don't really hate flowers. I don't use the word. They don't like flowers, right? Whenever somebody brings a flower or the clothes with a flower in it, right? What is this, right? What is this? Again flower. Again flower. Again flower. What is this? Curtain also flower. Everything's flower, right? Some people, they don't like it. They don't like it. Whereas some people, they like everything with flowers, right? The curtain flower, the cloth flower, and everything flower. Even the mattress, the flower design you want. Okay, so the point is that look at this flower. Say you are affected. Say you are somebody who likes flowers so much, and then you look at it. You feel a pleasant feeling comes, and then I damage this flower right in front of you. You feel mental disturbed. You getting it? I did not even touch you. Just I did something to this object, and you are mental disturbed. You getting it? So finally, what we want is that this mind should be free from all these being affected by external factors. And of course, there are going to be some very serious questions. You getting it? You can potentially come up with very serious questions. You must bring these questions up. Don't think that these are very serious questions. It may be truly contradictory to this philosophy. Don't worry about these. You bring these questions up. Okay. So your mind is affected. And then when you see this flower, how does this flower appear to you? How the mind is affected is because the flower appears as object real, and then your mind apprehends this as object real. That is ground for you to be affected by this flower. You getting it? Now, if the flower does exist as objectively, how do we evaluate this? To see whether or not the flower exists objectively, how do we evaluate this? By subjecting the flower to ultimate analysis. Very good. By subjecting the flower to ultimate analysis, what happens? That the flower is empty of objective reality. The moment you discover that, the first time when you discover that, it's not really there. It's totally different from how it appears to me. It appears to me as so object real, and object is empty. When you get this feeling initially, a tinge of a fear can come in your experience. Tickling sensations flow, cold waves can flow. But for some people, very profound, they say the experience of peace can come somewhere from deep inside. These things will happen. Okay, so with this, just imagine that now you are the subject of flower ultimate analysis, the flower dissolves. So in their experience, the pull and push by the flower will stop. You agree? Because the flower itself, objectively, there's nothing there. It's just projection of mind. From the object, there's nothing, there's a flower. So pull and push by the flower stops. You getting it? So the flower stops to affect you. You agree? So likewise, you apply this to anything else. you see that everything is empty of objective existence, then everything, nothing can really affect you at all. This realization, if you can accomplish it to the high level, then your mind will be stopped. Your mind will stop being affected by external things. That is the freedom. Yes.
Something comes to mind is maybe it doesn't affect me directly, loud, but in the grander scale, people being in the role-playing game, it affects other people's levels of happiness and peace.
So this flower, say, Mike realizes emptiness of flower, right? Wow. Then he goes in deep meditation. But people around him, they're affected. His mother says, Mike, where's my flower? Right? And Mike could not hear anything. He's deep in the emptiness of the flower. Right? And then, Mike, what happened? You burned my flower? Right? So others are affected, but you're not affected.
Yeah, I'm saying like the compassion for other people is still affecting.
Good. Okay. So this is what I told you. Remember? What did I say? There will be some very important questions, very serious questions that will come. You're getting it? Okay. First, let's work with that you are not going to be affected by anything else, that you seek freedom. You're getting it? First, let's work on this. Once that is done, then we'll work on how to free others. Compassion. You're getting it? So this question is extremely pertinent, extremely relevant at this point, but we work one at a time. Right? Once that is solved, then come up with these questions. Compassion. In other words, Mike's question is a very serious question. If I see that everything is a projection from my mind, yes, then my mind will feel the rest, that nothing will affect me. Good. But what about others are suffering? So you don't feel, you become so, cold. Not being sensitive, not being empathetic towards others' pains. Oh, you also projection my mind, right? So, where is compassion? Buddha's teaching is grounded on compassion. And Arya Nagarjuna always praises the Buddha for incorporating the understanding of emptiness and compassion. So, okay, what is on page 3, I think? What is page 3? The first verse that we read every morning. What is that verse? Mike, what is that verse? Hey, Mike. Enthused. Wow, look, Mike, there's such a joy there to see, Arya Nagarjuna is not sidelining the compassion, right? So, Mike is so happiness. And then you didn't notice what he did. He just said, enthused by compassion, right? He touched his heart with this. It's beautiful. So, this verse is composed by Arya Nagarjuna, who taught this emptiness which we are studying, right? Enthused by great compassion, you, the Buddha, taught the immaculate dharma. Which dharma? Dharma of the emptiness of objective existence. To dispel all perverted views. What are the perverted views? The views believing things as objectively real. To you, because that these perverted views are dismantled, self-grasping ignorance is dismantled. Then, what happens? All your destructive emotions stops. Anger, attachment, craving, all these stop. Anger stops. What's the opposite of anger? Mike, what's the opposite of anger? Peace. And what's the job of anger? Anger pushes others away from you, right? What's the opposite of pushing others? Embracing. What is embracing? Compassion, right? So with this experience of emptiness, anger will be subsided. Anger subsided, it leaves room for compassion. The mind which otherwise so addicted to pushing others away from you, being aggressive, stops. Then the mind embraces others. compassion grows. You getting it? Okay. So still I would say that the question, you may feel that the question is still not fully resolved. Which year is this? 10th year? 10th year for studies? A. Which year is of a study here? Or here? Emptiness? Second year. Okay, second year, 2 years we studied, right?
No, I'm not getting a question.
This text, for how long we studied? How many years?
2 days.
2 days, right? Or 2 days, third day, right? Third or fourth day? Third day, only third day, right? So still we are already going to a very important question. You're getting it? So the point is that this is a very important point. Okay, let's say that I'm sure that if I don't answer this adequately, you will not, some way there's something there. Okay, do things exist? Your mind exists? Yes. Even if you meditate in emptiness, your mind still exists. You getting it? Your mind is meditating on emptiness. Okay, let's say now, let's see that and keep in mind that our mind. Okay, the Sharipam, what did you say about the Nirvana? Abiding in the true nature of the mind. So Sharipama is true nature of the mind, abiding in this nature, right? Okay, let's say. And then the mind is meditating on emptiness and worried about compassion. Where's my compassion if I meditate emptiness? Right? Okay, let's say two people they are doing like this. And you are watching them. Right? Say, particularly let's say the mind, emptiness. What is that mind? Ultimate analysis, compassion analysis. Hey, tell me, what happened? The mind which the mind is just deep inside. Emptiness, right? So what is that mind? Ultimate analysis, conventional analysis. Mike. Ultimate analysis. So, and we are watching Mike's mind. What is Mike's mind doing? What is that mind? Our mind watching his mind. Conventional analysis. You getting it? So, say with respect to the Mike, he sees the emptiness of the self, emptiness of the mind. Ultimate reality, the ultimate analysis, right? Whereas when you look at Mike's mind, oh, now his experience of emptiness is becoming deeper, right? Anger, attachment, all these afflictions are now dissolving. He's not seeing this because his mind is ultimate analysis. Ultimate analysis cannot see the conventional truth. Whereas we are seeing his mind improving, becoming purer, right? Okay. Then you see that what affects his mind, the contents of dream, he's waking up now, right? Waking up now. Waking up means the dream contents will not affect him anymore, right? Oh, now his mind is becoming free. Attachment means, oh, this is good. Anger means, this is bad. Now these do not affect him anymore. His mind is really manifesting his true nature, not affected by anything of these emotions, which are grounded on the belief, self-grasping ignorance. His mind is becoming more and more free. When the mind becomes totally free, then his mind will behave in its most natural form. You're getting it? Say how the child behaves, which is more natural. How the child behaves in the family, in the house, with the mother, or how the child behaves in the school, which is more natural? Huh? Child behaving with the mother, that is a very natural form. You're getting it? In the school, protecting, being defensive, right? If I behave like this, then the person will be judgmental. This is not the natural behavior of the child. If you really want to know what a child is, right? And maybe in the school, getting very early, right? In the retreat, going early, and in your real house, in your own house, getting 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, right? Right? Okay, once there was a boy, American boy, and there was many years ago, and there was a whole students were there, American students, and after about like three months, we become very close, and the boy would come to me, to my house, and say, so he would call me Genla, right? Genla. Genla is like what? Sir, like, in a very affectionate way, sir, right? Sir, shall I serve tea for us? Right? I was, if you don't mind. Then he would prepare tea. And one day, even my relatives came. My relatives, 6, 7, 10, he came, and he said, sir, the Genla, shall I prepare tea for all of us? I was, if you don't mind. Then he prepared tea. And then one day, he prepared meal for us. 1 year later, there were 2 girls from this same batch. And the 2 girls, they came to India, again came to see me. And then what is our job? Ruminate the past. Ruminate over our past experiences. And I was talking to the 2 girls about this boy who used to, they prepared tea for me, prepared tea for everybody in my house, even preparing food. And the 2 girls, they were staring each other like this. Like this. Oh, why are you staring at each other? And both of them said that, Genla, you must be a very skilled teacher. I said, why? We can't just imagine, even to hear that this boy with the name X, I will not mention name, this boy with the name X, I can't imagine that he is preparing tea. He's making meal for somebody else, right? Why? Then they said that when they were in the class, till 10 a.m. he is in his bed. And then he would say, then somebody has to go there, waking up. Hey, it's time for class. He would say, would you mind bring my breakfast? And would you mind bring my breakfast? Right? This is what he would say. Unimaginable that he would prepare breakfast for somebody else. And then I said, I see, okay, right? And then the next time, I met him in America. Then he came and said to me, he was so happy meeting after 2 years. And then I started to go back to ruminate over our past experiences. Then I said, the 2 girls came to meet me. And they said that I'm a very skilled teacher. I said, why? That I'm being successful in making you work to make tea and so forth without me asking, right? And then they also said that this is impossible. He was a little cautious, right? He knows his real nature, right? And why he was a little cautious. And so they are saying that at 10 o'clock, somebody has to wake you up for your class. Right? And you would say, would you mind bringing my breakfast? Right? And he would say, is this what he's saying? I said, yes. And then he said that, no, I'm changed. I get up earlier. What time do you get up? He said, 9 o'clock. Right? Okay. So what I'm saying is that everyone, small children, how they behave in the school, how they behave with the parents, is very different. So likewise, our mind, when the restrictions are all removed, then the mind will behave in its true nature. When the restrictions are removed, right? How the child behaves very differently at home is because the restrictions are removed by the mother, by the father. Restrictions are removed. In school, although nobody is restricting you, but then you feel restricted because the other children, they compete with you, they fight with you, so you have to, defend yourself. There's so many restrictions. So the mind will behave in its true way when all the restrictions are gone. You're getting it, anger, attachment, and so forth. These are the restrictions. They restrict your mind to behave in its true way. So, when all these restrictions are gone, then how does the mind behave? That is the true nature of mind. So, what this Sheripama said is to abide in the experience of the true nature of mind. Okay, so what is the true nature of this mind? This is very important. Let's say that, example which I gave, I think on the first day, that our mind is like a light. Our mind is like a light. Light, and you cover this light with a pitcher. The light inside will not behave in its true nature. What is the true nature of the light? To illuminate, just spread freely, right? Just spread freely at every corner of the space. But when it's put inside the vase, then it cannot spread freely. Yes, you agree? Good. Now, what is the barrier? What is the restriction in this case? The pitcher. Break the pitcher. Break the pitcher. You don't have to pull the light to spread here, spread there, and so forth. It will spread on its own. Why? Because that is the true nature of the light. You understand it? Now, our mind is like this light. If you remove all the restrictions, then mind will behave like the light. It spreads freely. You're getting it? It spreads freely. Say, what is anger? It pushes others away from you. It creates a barrier. Opposite of when anger is gone, it will manifest true nature. That is, it spreads. What is spreading? That is compassion. You're getting it? And it spreads infinitely. It spreads without any discrimination. That is the unconditional love. So, wisdom of emptiness, instead of it stopping your compassion, it simply allows room, gives you room to expand your compassion by making the mind to manifest in its true nature. Yes?
Isn't also, I'm really wrong, I don't know about it, but mind has this tendency to generalize and distort and standardize things on its own?
Very good question. Okay. So if you talk like this, then you have to go for the NDC4. You know NDC4? What is it?
Diploma, professional diploma.
Which means you're not doing it. This is what I'm saying. If you ask these questions, this question will not be resolved anywhere. This question will be resolved in a very systematic studies. You're getting this very good question. But don't expect your question to be answered in just 1 day teaching, 2 day teaching. You're getting it? This requires very systematic studies. Good. Charlie? Okay, this is a good question. A very serious question. Did you all follow the question? Okay. How many of you understood the question? Raise hands. Okay, the gentleman over there, your name? Julius. Okay, Julius, you don't paraphrase, just repeat the question, a little louder.
When somebody has reached Nirvana, will they be affected by plastic lava?
Did you understand the question? How many understood? How many did not understand the question? Raise hands. How many still did not understand the question? Raise hands. Okay, how many understood the question? Raise hands. Okay, the gentleman over there, your name? Huh? Terence. Terence, just ask the question again.
When you really achieve Nirvana, will you be affected by the passing of your loved ones?
Did you hear the question? Did you hear the question? Still not.
I did not catch the accent, sir.
Okay, it's a beautiful accent.
Affected by what?
Affected by losing near and dear ones. Loved ones. Okay, this is a very serious question. Okay, anyone who likes to give the answer? Because we have only like 1 minute left. Anybody who likes to give the answer? Provided you have some degree of confidence to say that with the wisdom of emptiness, you will what? Yes, give the answer.
From my perspective, I feel there won't be one category of people only near and dear. Probably everybody.
This is not the question. The question is, if you attain nirvana at that point, will you be affected by losing the loved ones?
Not really.
Huh?
In my
Who cares? Right? I attain nirvana. Who cares? You die. You die. One day I will also die. Die. Who cares? Right? So cold. Then better not attain nirvana. Right? Okay. Anyone who likes to give the answer? Oh, dear, your name? Reason la.
I think we won't be affected because Nirvana is basically accepting what shall happen, and that is something that all must, it must will come to me, so it come to my parents.
So what? This is the nature of loveness. You have to leave. Right? Is this an attitude? No, this is too cold. No. Okay, over there.
I think we should do the Buddha because when he met my aunt, then he decided to go to Bodhicitta
Huh.
and teach his mom during 3 months.
Yeah.
Compassion.
Oh, amazing. Thank you. So the attaining nirvana, the will not let your compassion disappear. Because the Buddha, even after attaining the best of the nirvana, Buddhahood, still the feeling of affection, feeling of gratitude, feeling of the love and affection is demonstrated by going to the 33, the realm of 33 god and goddesses. So there he went there to give teachings to his mother. This is so beautiful. So it's not cold, right? Okay. So the point is that when you attain nirvana, would you have this feeling of affection towards your near and dear ones? Yes. If you feel of near and dear ones, then when near and dear ones leave, die, then you have pain or not? You are affected or not? You are pained. If you're pained, you have suffering. You are not freed from suffering. This is a contradiction. Uh-huh. Yes, but then will you feel the pain or not? This question. No, don't go too fast. First, one at a time. You feel the pain? The pain is suffering? So you have the suffering. This is a question. Yes, Mike, I like your answers.
I disagree with pain and suffering.
Okay, so you attain nirvana, you don't have the pain.
Maybe you have pain. Pain is not suffering.
Pain is not suffering. Okay, so what is suffering?
Suffering is not being okay.
Not being okay. So if you're pain, okay. Okay, you're okay with somebody abusing you, it's okay. Okay. How many you say, for example, who does not want pain? Presents? Who does not want pain? If there's a choice, right? And if I ask the same question to the arahats meaning those who attained nirvana. If I ask them, if there's a choice, would you prefer with pain or without pain? What do you think would be his answer, his or her answer? Without, right? Without. So pain nobody wants. Now, the question is that with the affection, the pain invariably is attached to that. Right? But the more the affection, at the separation, pain is more. Yes? Pain is so acute at the separation of the loved ones. How many agree with me, sense? Okay, I'll give you 3 choices before we go for the lunch. I'll give you 3 choices. First choice, so much love and affection. Right? Compassion, universal compassion towards all the beings, infinite compassion. Because infinite compassion, infinite pain. Together, right? Okay, second option. No pain, no gain. Right? Who cares? You can leave, right? No affection, no pain. No pain, no gain. Right? No affection, no pain. 2. Number 3, infinite compassion, no pain. Which of the 3 do you prefer? Raise hands. How many are serious with this? Okay, Mike, you prefer the first one. Okay, first one is infinite compassion and infinite pain at the separation. Third one is infinite compassion, no pain. Right? Okay, third one, right? Okay, is it possible? Right? Is it possible? The third one, if it's possible, that's amazing, so beautiful. I don't have to compromise with mine, because your name? Tashin Namgyal. Tashin Namgyal, he is so much into compassion, right? The moment we talk about you affect, not affected, he becomes little what? Emotional, and he said that compassion is there. You're getting it? So, compassion, without compromising compassion, if there's a way by which you can get rid of all the pains. This question is a serious question. What's the question? Without compromising compassion. In other words, where you can have the infinite compassion without pain. Is it possible? This next question. Mien? Not possible. Mien thinks it's not possible. Don't say not possible. I don't know. I'm not sure. This is safer. Okay, this is interesting. Are you sure of this, or this is what you think? Suffering and pain.
Anyone can have it, and you have a choice to make. You want to suffer from it or not. It's on your
What is suffering? For example, let's say somebody is like you, like this from behind. Somebody is like this, right? Of course, there's little pain, right? You want to take that as a suffering or not? It's in your hand. You look at who had it. You look at the person, right? If the person is your brother who is separate from you for the last 5 years because of COVID, right? And two of you are very close to each other. Then you don't take that as a suffering. You take this as a gesture of affection, right? Oh, so happy. And if it's your neighbor who doesn't like you at all, how dare you touch me, right? Then it becomes suffering. What is saying, right? But there's a pain. There's a pain there, right? So pain everybody should have. In other words, with the compassion, pain invariably comes. This is what I'm saying. Okay. Is it your thought, or you think that this is reality? Okay. Do you think that there's a possibility by which it may not be true? Okay, the point is that what I'm sharing with you is that we have to maintain an open mind. Particularly, these ideas, they are so precious. Where there is infinite compassion without pain. To hear about it is amazing. Who is more successful? A mother who doesn't collapse over we say, a mother having 5 children. One child is lost, and the mother collapses, right? Out of the tremendous love, tremendous pain over the loss of the one child. And another mother remains so strong that I have to take care of the remaining 4 children, right? So strong, not collapsing. Which is better? Both love the same. They have the same degree of compassion, but one remains very strong, right? Same, they say the first one collapses. So that instead of helping, it harms. Whereas with the second, you can remain strong. The best is where your compassion is infinite. It's not compromised, but the pain is 0. If that is possible, right? Even to hear this is so precious. Even to hear this. Next question is it possible? If the answer is yes, then what's the next question? How? This is the question. You're getting it? These are the great legacy wisdoms of the Arya Nagarjuna, the Buddha, Arya Nagarjuna, the great teachers. You're getting it? How to get there? Okay. So for information, all the pains, the ground is self-grasping ignorance. The ground is self-grasping ignorance. When self-grasping ignorance is gone, the pain is gone. You're getting it? Pain, there are two pains, physical pain and mental pain. You're getting it? Mental pain, all gone. All gone with the self-grasping ignorance is gone, mental pain is gone. But the physical pain can remain in the case of those people who follow personal liberation. Physical pain. But when they leave this body, even the physical pain is also gone. Physical, mental, both. But with self-grasping is gone, mental pain is gone. No mental pain. Say, if somebody says that, you're stupid, okay, let me say, someone beats me, right? Okay, let's say, Mian, you tell me, somebody beats me, right? Beats me so badly, then they say, okay, you tell me whether I have the physical pain or mental pain. Somebody beats me so hard, and this, no, I'm sorry, he beat me up. I'm so sad. Like this, right? If this is my expression, what kind of pain I'm going through, physical or mental? Huh? There are three options: physical, mental, both. Both. Because of course somebody beats you up. I'm an ordinary person. I have a physical pain. Meanwhile, I'm saying this. I'm so unhappy. He abused me. This is all mental. Physical pain is there. If the mental is not affected, I'll be like this. Physical, I may feel weak, but will not be expressed. These expressions are all coming from the mental. You're getting it? So, mental pain will all be gone. Mental pain will all be gone when you eradicate the self-grasping ignorance. So, compassion will increase rather than diminish. You're getting it? So, compassion can be increased and the pain will be decreased. And we reach a point where the compassion becomes infinite and the pain becomes zero, physical, mental, both zero. Particularly following the Bodhicitta path, because of compassion, incredible compassion, and a very refined wisdom of emptiness, when you reach Gate, Paragate, third level, Paragate, physical, mental, both pains gone. When you reach the third level, you don't go to Bodhiswaha. Bodhiswaha, not only no pain, you are filled with 24/7, you are filled with infinite bliss. 24/7, eternally you have infinite bliss. That is Bodhiswaha. These are the great wisdoms, these are the great nectars that we learn from these great teachers. So our job is first we should study wisdom derived through learning, then wisdom derived through reflection, to subject them to analysis, to see that yes, these make sense, these are treasures, these are gems. Then go to the wisdom derived through meditation, to really make it happen within you. Okay, we'll stop here.